renting it ever?
What, Mrs. Jackson?
2 weeks overdue, you know.
Well, I'm getting paid Thursday. I expect to raise...
I don't know how you get away with going to work dressed like that. You ought to dress decent like everybody else does. And spending all that money on the movies, that's ridiculous. You ought to put some of that into paying your rent. You ought to be taking a course at night school, learning a decent trade. Who does he think he is, Buck Jones?
There years later, when I was a youngster, they used to unload the cattle and the horses and the government mules and the hogs and the sheep, unload them there and run them out of the north and south divide because there was a law coming there, 36-hour law, that they had to unload them at a certain... No, I only rode one bronc. And he started to buck, and I jumped off him, and he ran into a stone fence and killed himself. But I've ridden a lot. I used to ride every day. You take a Colt 45, and a 44 with a 7.5-inch barrel. I have that Texas-made double coat. Even Pancho Villa used that type of gun down in Mexico. Wild Bill Hickok, when he went to bed, he always put newspapers in front of the door. You see, you don't have to see a man to hit him. I'm not a good shot because I never shot enough, but if I want to hit a fellow in back of me, if I hurt him, I could hit him. See, I have those famous Schofields and also the famous guns that I can shoot backwards as fast as I can forward. But, you see, when he went into any place where he made his mistake in Deadwood, where he went in and sat down with these fellows with his back to the wall. He always said that Jesse James was killed, in 1882.
You were born a while ago.
I was born 10 years later. But I was born April 11th, 1892. Jesse James killed April 3rd, 1882. 1318 Lafayette in St. Joe, Missouri, by Bob Ford. Bob Ford was killed by O'Kelly. O'Kelly was killed by Joe Burnett. Joe Burnett was killed by Bud Thurman. Bud Thurman was killed by Big Jim Courtright. Big Jim Courtright was killed by Luke Short. And Luke Short's the only one who died a natural death. He died south of Wichita, Kansas in 1893. The reason I know that is because my name is Tucker and Boney Tucker. This I'm Luke Short.
Well, what did the thing do with it?
One thing I told you, Billy, when I gave you this watch, you have to wind it every once in a while.
Hey, Billy, you want to give me a hand here? The boss is not too happy by showing up late. surprised you didn't. Yep.
Hey, Bronco.